going to nationals, like this event. I never thought that I was someone who could make it that far in the speaking because I didn't really think of myself that highly.
It's funny that she doesn't think that highly of herself because she was always one of the top students.
Forcing yourself to like do this kind of stuff where you're engaging with other people.
Confidence is a big thing. Like when I first had her, she was one of my high school classes are all mixed. So I can have freshmen with seniors. And so she was younger.
I wasn't necessarily shy, but I wasn't really sure of myself when I first started. And then like doing it over and over again, repeatedly, it definitely helps. I did do it 1 year in person and I qualified for states, but we couldn't go. And that was last year. I decided to do it again because I noticed like how my nerves were kind of like awful with it. And like last year I came out and I was like, wow, Miss Closter, that was awful. Like I definitely didn't place, and then I placed. So I forced myself to do it again so that I could get better at it.
This year with the first competition, they had 2 hours and it was like 1 hour and 58 minutes. And she was like, I don't know if I like what I have. And I'm like, we have to put it on there where you're running out of time. And then I watched it after and I was like, I don't know what you were so nervous about. Like, it was great. And then she won.
I kind of just talk to myself and like take deep breaths. I'm someone who does have anxiety, so it kind of like does get me a little anxious about it, but it's honestly not really that bad. And I always think that it could be worse. You know what I mean? So I just like give it my best shot.
It gives the kids lots of opportunities. If they don't want to take them, they don't. But if they do, like they really have nothing to lose. Nobody saw that video except me and a couple judges that she'll never meet.
It's not really stressful. It's more like fun because you get to communicate with people and really like try to exemplify your skills.
The more you do it, the more confident you get. And it's just an experience that you wouldn't otherwise have.
It's really just about what you make of it. Like you can participate as much or as little as you want, but it truly is, you only shoot as high as you aim with it. Like you're given a million opportunities and it's up to you to decide if you want to use them or not.
And I think as she goes on to college, you know, it's just going to build that self-esteem, make her more sure of herself.
I'm going to Tufts University in the fall and I plan to study chemical physics, maybe some like philosophy. Outside of school, I like studying economics and some physics stuff. So that's mainly about me.